Austin Reaves, I will say this, has had played in two. He scored 20 in both of them. He's looked very, very good. The Luka-Austin Reaves backcourt, even without LeBron James, could be very powerful.
We already knew Luka Dončić was a superstar, and everyone knew Austin Reaves could hoop. But nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. These two have turned into the most dangerous backcourt in the entire NBA. They're lighting up scoreboards, dismantling defenses, and making elite teams look like they forgot how to play defense overnight.
Reaves going dancing with Thompson behind the back, downhill, found the window for two.
This isn't just a good duo, it's a full-blown problem. They're putting up a ridiculous 63 points and 16 assists per game, dragging the Lakers to the second seed in the West, and doing it either without LeBron entirely or while he's easing his way back from sciatica. What's wild is this isn't some lucky hot streak. It feels like a wake-up call to the entire league. In an era where teams are stacking superstars like trading cards, the Lakers somehow stumbled onto something different, not just flash, but firepower. And for once, all those roster tweaks the front office made are actually clicking. Marcus Smart looks locked back into his Defensive Player of the Year mindset, swarming ball handlers and diving for every loose ball like it's Game 7. DeAndre Ayton's finally looking comfortable in the purple and gold, and Jake LaRavia's quietly becoming that glue guy every contender needs. But man, what a wild start. LeBron opened the season sitting in street clothes, nursing that old man injury everyone loves to joke about. Then Luka came out of the gate like he was possessed, dropping 92 points in his first 2 games. But just as he went down for a bit, Austin Reaves went nuclear, throwing out casual 50-point nights, dishing 16 assists, and sealing wins with cold-blooded floaters like he's been doing it his whole life. This stretch was supposed to expose the Lakers' depth, but instead it proved they've got resilience and swagger to spare. Every time it looked like they might fold, somebody else stepped up, and that next man up energy is what's made them so dangerous. But here's where it gets tricky. Can Luka Dončić and Austin Reaves really coexist long-term? Luka's obviously the franchise cornerstone, the main engine. But with LeBron sidelined, Reaves has been thriving as the secondary creator, and his game overlaps with Luka's way more than people realize. Reaves isn't some basic catch-and-shoot role player. He's a legit playmaker, a pick-and-roll orchestrator who loves having the ball in his hands. So that leaves Coach J.J. Redick with a challenge. How do you get the best out of both when they're sharing the floor? It's what you'd call a good problem to have. Both are putting up all-star numbers, both deserve the spotlight, and both are making defenses panic every time they touch the ball. Despite all the talk about chemistry, Luka and Reaves are proving they can not only coexist, they can dominate together. Their connection is the beating heart of the Lakers' early season statement. Tearing through the brutal Western Conference like it's personal, Luka's orchestrating the show like a magician, leading the entire NBA with 35.1 points per game, stacking 9+ assists and 8+ rebounds on top of that. He's in full-blown MVP mode, steering the Lakers to the top while making it all look effortless. Meanwhile, Austin Reaves is showing the world he's not just chasing his first All-Star nod, he deserves it. He's evolved into one of the most efficient isolation scorers in the league, using slick footwork, fearless drives, and pure confidence to cook defenders one-on-one. This duo isn't just breaking out, they're rewriting the Lakers' future, one highlight at a time. So far this season, Luka's been giving the Lakers a smooth 28 points and nearly 7 assists a night. And if one game sums up just how dangerous this duo has become, it's their November 28th clash with the Mavericks, a wild shootout that ended with LA taking the win, 129-119. It wasn't their cleanest performance, but it was pure dominance when it mattered most. The Lakers survived a rough second quarter where Dallas dropped 40 points, went into halftime trailing, and still didn't grab a double-digit lead until the final minutes. But they owned every key moment and walked out with the win. That victory didn't just add to their record. It locked in a home game for the NBA Cup quarterfinals and kept them undefeated in tournament play. Dallas came out the gate doubling Luka like they'd studied him for months, but that backfired instantly. Reaves found himself wide open for a 3 and splashed it, just seconds into the game. On the very next possession, Luka hit LeBron with an alley-oop that had the whole arena buzzing. The Mavs fired back with 5 straight to tie it, but the Lakers answered with a DeAndre Ayton dunk, then a steal and slam from Reaves that forced Dallas into an early timeout. Luka closed the first quarter in cold-blooded fashion, drilling a deep three over Klay Thompson to give LA a 28-22 lead heading into the second. That's when the Mavs punched back, tying it at 41, then ripping off an 11-4 run to take a 52-49 lead. Luka steadied the ship, leading a response of his own, but a Cooper flag three-pointer flipped momentum again. A timely triple from Reaves and 2 free throws from Luka kept LA close, but Dallas poured in 40 points in the quarter, holding a slim 2-point lead at halftime. The second half opened rough. Dallas scored the first 5 points to stretch their lead to 67-60, their biggest of the night. But Luka stayed cool, answering with a slick layup and a deep three to keep LA in striking distance. The real shift came when the Lakers suddenly caught fire from deep. 2 threes from Reaves, 2 from Rui, and another from LeBron completely flipped the game, turning a deficit into an 82-77 lead. From there, it was domination. Luka and Reaves took full control, carving up the defense, stretching the floor, and forcing Dallas to play desperate basketball. The Mavs kept swinging, but LA had those 2 killers who simply wouldn't miss. Reaves hit the 35-point mark with a ridiculous acrobatic finish over Klay Thompson, and Luka slammed the door shut at the free throw line. No surprise there, since he's leading the entire league in free throws taken and made. And the history books opened that night too. Luka and Reaves became the first Lakers guard duo ever to each score 35-plus points on 75% plus true shooting in the same game. That's not just efficient, it's scary efficient. But the story didn't stop there. Just 2 nights later, they did it again, this time against the New Orleans Pelicans, and it was a full-blown onslaught. If the Mavs game was about clutch shot making, this one was pure unstoppable firepower. The Lakers smoked the Pelicans 133-121, and honestly, it wasn't even that close. Luka decided the game was over before it even started. He dropped 20 points in the first quarter alone, outscoring the entire Pelicans starting lineup by himself. The Lakers poured in 46 points in that opening frame, their highest scoring quarter of the entire season, and built a lead that felt completely untouchable. And Luka wasn't the only one cooking. Austin Reaves was pure precision. 33 points on just 15 shots, going an ice-cold 11 for 12 from the free throw line while adding 8 assists, picking apart the Pelicans' defense like a surgeon every time they tried to trap Luka. To their credit, New Orleans didn't completely fold. They came storming back in the third quarter, cutting the lead down to 13 and making the home crowd a little nervous. But every single time they got close, Luka or Reaves shut the door. Luka hit a 4-point play that left defenders shaking their heads, and Reaves followed it with a tough and one finish through contact that sent the crowd into chaos. By the final buzzer, the duo had combined for 67 points, leaving no doubt that this backcourt isn't just hot, it's historic. Once again, Luka and Reaves are proving that when they're both locked in, the Lakers are straight up unfair. When these two start heating up offensively, LA becomes almost unguardable. High-usage players live off rhythm, and once this duo sees those early shots fall, it's like they flip a switch. The whole court feels like it belongs to them. Opponents can sense it too. Every night turns into a nightmare trying to slow them down. For 2 guys who haven't even been teammates that long, the chemistry is unreal. They're moving in sync, reading each other's plays, and putting on a clinic in how to run an offense together. That instant connection has completely reshaped the Lakers' identity. It's wild how fast Los Angeles has turned into Luka land. Fans are literally belting out his favorite Backstreet Boys song during arena karaoke, and somehow it just fits the moment perfectly. The Lakers' new vibe is pure energy, trash talk, competition, and real brotherhood, and Luka's fingerprints are all over it. Even with all the solo highlights, the biggest story of this season is how powerful they look together. Luka's been in a zone, playing like a true MVP-level engine, with the scoring title right there for the taking. But what's even more impressive is how effortlessly he's elevating everyone else. When Luka's in rhythm, the entire offense clicks like a machine. This team can create any shot it wants. They're already generating open looks all over the floor. And once those threes start dropping at a consistent rate, defending them is going to be a straight-up nightmare. Luka's been dominating with his scoring and playmaking, but while the spotlight shines on him, Austin Reaves has been quietly leveling up. Last season, he matured in ways that set him up perfectly for what we're seeing now, a breakout campaign right next to Luka. The Lakers' transformation didn't start overnight. Even before Luka arrived, last season was full of chaos and change. They kicked things off under first-time head coach J.J. Redick, then shook things up big time by trading away their starting point guard just 2 months into the season. When Luka entered the mix, everything changed. He flipped the team's entire rhythm, and the results showed immediately. Through all of that, no one's role evolved more than Austin Reaves. He started the year as a shooting guard, then had to take over as the full-time point guard after the D'Angelo Russell trade. Eventually, he found a brand new role alongside Luka, where his game started to truly shine. Sure, he had growing pains, especially during that rough stretch in December and January when he was running the offense alone, but those reps shaped him. Now, every bit of that experience is paying off in a massive way. That grind built the version of Reaves we're seeing now. Confident, composed, and ready for anything. He's got the stability, the skill, and the swagger. And with his contract year in full swing, the motivation couldn't be higher. He's no longer the scrappy, undrafted underdog. He's that guy. Coach J.J. Redick saw it coming and spent the entire summer pushing him to step into that leadership role. Redick made it clear that this team isn't just LeBron's or Luka's, it's his too. He told Reaves straight up, "You're out of excuses. You're not the undrafted kid anymore. You're one of the main guys now." And Reaves took that message to heart. That mentality was reinforced everywhere, from practices to team dinners, from group chats to late-night calls. Redick stayed on him, pushing him to lead, to speak up, to own that locker room presence. And the way Reaves has responded, you can see it in how he carries himself now, with confidence, control, and that quiet killer energy that makes the Lakers look like they're ready to take over the league. Coach Redick made sure Austin Reaves knew the deal. It wasn't all on his shoulders, but it was time to step up and lead. He kept reminding him that his teammates respected him, trusted him, and wanted him to take charge. No more staying quiet in the background. It was his moment to speak up, own his spot, and embrace being one of the leaders of this squad. With LeBron sidelined by sciatica and staying in LA for rehab, and Luka missing 4 of the first 11 games with a sprained finger and a leg bruise, the Lakers leaned heavy on Reaves, and he delivered, both in his game and in his presence. He didn't just fill the stat sheet, he filled the void left by 2 superstars and kept the team steady when things could have easily fallen apart. And here's what's really dope. Luka noticed. He's fully embraced this evolved version of Reaves, and that's huge for LA's future. Everyone's been speculating about what kind of roster the Lakers need to build around Luka long term, but one thing's clear. They need reliable, high IQ players who can complement him, and Reaves is exactly that. Reaves already learned how to coexist with LeBron's massive presence over the years, and now he's applied that same mindset to Luka, creating a completely new rhythm between them. Their chemistry isn't just professional, it's personal. Inside the locker room, teammates describe it as a real bromance built on jokes, jabs, and friendly trash talk. You could see it in that Dallas game. Less than 4 minutes in, Reaves threw down a dunk and flashed 2 fingers in the air, teasing Luka like, "I got 2 more than you, bro." That's their energy. Playful, confident, competitive. Roasting each other in post-game interviews has basically become tradition now. No matter who plays better, one of them's getting clowned. But that night, something shifted. After the win, Luka dropped the jokes and got real. He gave Reaves genuine credit for once. He told reporters, "He's been incredible all season, helping me out and making it great to share the court with him." Hearing that from Luka meant everything. It wasn't just a compliment, it was validation. That growing bond isn't just friendship, it's fuel for their game. You can see the connection on the floor, their timing, their reads, their unspoken understanding. It's turning LA's backcourt into one of the most dangerous in the league. Every possession looks smoother, every play feels more in sync, and defenses just can't keep up. So here's the real question. Are Luka Dončić and Austin Reaves the best duo in basketball right now? Can these two actually carry the Lakers to a championship this season? Because from the looks of it, they've got the talent, the chemistry, and the momentum to do something special. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe this duo can take it all the way? And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on those notifications for more deep dives like this. Check out one of the videos on your screen now, and I'll see you on the next one.